Hello everybody, I have these cardboard socks. Prior to this video, I traced a real sock onto a cardboard and I came up with these cardboard socks. So first, I will attach two pieces together by gluing them. And I do the same thing to the other pair. Once this is done, I will prepare spackle and the Waverly plaster. So I actually mix about 3 tablespoons of spackle to a tablespoon and a half of Waverly plaster. So mix them together. I just use a plastic palette to apply it, and on the sides I use my fingers to do that so that the spackle will get into the spaces of this cardboard. And once dry, I will now start to sand to make it smooth. So after this, I have Waverly ink. Any black chalk paint will work. I painted the sides, I painted the front, but not the back. I only applied one coat with this paint. And once dry, I will now start to apply Mod Podge. So I just applied it so thinly and evenly. I'm using a fan brush. This is, you can find this from Amazon as well. Still the same, using this Waverly plaster, I will paint it onto the cardboard socks, the sides, and so with the front. And I'll do the same thing also to the other pair. So I see to it that it is evenly painted and just very thin. And once done, I will paint it. The more heat I apply, the more it crackled. And you can see that on the video how it crackled. It's really very pretty. And on the sides, I will sand it to show a little bit of the black paint, and that it will look like it's distressed. I really love distressed look. I like dirtying up my craft to create a vintage look. I have this piece of napkin. I will remove the sides or the part of or the area of the napkin that I don't need, so it will be easy for me to tear it. So this is water pen from Amazon. So that is what I'm doing there right now. This is optional. Any napkin can be used for this craft. It just so happened this is the last napkin that I have. I don't have any napkin anymore, decorative napkin. Then I will apply Mod Podge onto the part where I'm going to decoupage the napkin. I already removed the ply attached to it. I just love also using this napkin because I love dogs as well. So I am sure most of you love dogs. So like I said, this is optional. You can use any decorative napkin. And once this is done, I use the parchment paper to smooth the napkin to remove the wrinkles. I sanded the sides using a gator sander from Amazon. Now this time I will put glue right there to attach this wooden palette. And to glue them together, I will use this giant craft sticks. I have these actually from Walmart. So I would say this is really very sturdy. I love how I made it. It will not come off. And then I have this burnt umber by Apple Barrel. I will apply one coat onto the sides and in the front. But of course, I ended up painting the back as well to have a finished craft. I'm using a cheap brush to do that, and once dry, I rub it with a tea light candle. People are asking me, hold on, this is actually Mellow Mocha by Folk Art. That is what I use to paint on top of the candlestick. The tea light candle. Now I am using this packaging tape just to scrape a little distress on this craft. So that's the reason why I use the tea light candle, because it's easier to scrape the paint. Any candle can be used for this. I just use the tea light candle because it is really very light. Then I will glue this piece first and the other one. Then I have this, actually this is music, Christmas musical note. I just tear it there and crumple it so that it will look old, and then I will apply Mod Podge on the back, and then I will glue it onto the board. I love the simplicity of this craft. I did not spend too much. This is really very economical and budget friendly because the palette is just, you know, given to me, and the cardboard, of course, I have a lot of extra cardboards here. So I love to recycle supplies, and that's what I'm doing there right now. So putting all the musical notes there. After that, this is Jolie finishing wax black top coat. I got this from Amazon. I will start to make this look dirty and distressed. I am using an eyeshadow brush to do that. It's easier to use this eyeshadow brush, and I love it. I have this piece of cloth. I applied Mod Podge and just stick it there. So there will be patches here, and the socks will look old and dirty. So this time I will make a bow. So I'm showing you this plaid ribbon. Prior to this video, I already made red and white stripes of cloth that I made into a bow as well. I'm just showing you how I did the second bow, which is the plaid cloth. I will cut the jute twine there, and then I will stick it onto the other bow. So if you like this craft and you like to see more of my craft ideas that obviously they are really very budget friendly, more on this recycling, please go to my main page. Please click the like and sprinkle the video and give me a follow, because when you follow me, you will be updated with my future reels and craft, and you will be notified when I go live, where I also make a different craft in front of you, and you can ask questions while I am on live. So now I am doing this distress again. Like I said, this is optional, the distressing part. I am just showing you that it's the cardboard that I use. So I have to see to it that it will not come off. I put the glue there, put some pine cones, and that's the finished craft. You can see the pine cones, the bow, the musical notes, the green leaves, sorry. And I have this drawer handle, which is very, very small. The back is so neat. I have the handle, which is a 16 gauge of rustic wire. And this is the finished craft. I hope you love watching this video and you're gonna make your own, sweet friends. This is such a lovely craft. Thank you all so much for watching. Till next time.